So right here is the $800 2021 Black Friday Ultimate Collector's Lego AT-AT. It is a monstrous set, one of the biggest Lego Star Wars sets to date, 2 feet tall, is pretty close to minifigure scale. Now what's interesting about this is the little plaque here. Now all Ultimate Collector Series sets from Star Wars come with a plaque here. This gives you information about different fun facts and information about this thing if it were like in real life. So for example, and I quote, "For the capacity of the AT-AT set, it reads, 1 pilot, 1 gunner, 1 commander, 2 deck officers, 40 troops, 4 speeder bikes, and 1 metric ton of cargo." Now, of course, I would like to test this. How many minifigures can this actually hold? So when it says capacity here, that basically says if you were to go into a real-life AT-AT walker, if you were to step outside your home and see one right now, this is how many people, how many tons of cargo it could hold. So it doesn't exactly translate into Lego minifigures, but that is the point of today's video, and courtesy of this guy right here. This is the brand new 2021 Snowtroopers Battlepack 75320. Comes just over 100 pieces, 4 minifigures, 3 Snowtroopers, and 1 Scout Trooper. It's 20 bucks here in the US, and I actually got a lot, like a serious amount of them. So like I said, I got a lot of them. We actually have 12 of these battle packs here to open. I do want to say up front, I paid full price for every single one of these, so please drop a like and subscribe. Thank you. But I want to put to the test just how many of these battle packs do we need to buy to fill up the Ultimate Collector's AT-AT to the max. I want to fit every seat, every nook, every cranny of the AT-AT with awesome snowtroopers and get them ready for a battle that we're going to be going into. So if you guys are excited today, drop a like down below. Make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a great video. Now the plan is to open every single one of these, take out the parts, assemble every single minifigure, get all of them opened, and then we'll bring over the AT-AT and see just how many we can actually fit. So let's go ahead and get started. So a quick change to actually what I said before. I said we were building 12 of the Snowtrooper battle packs, but I misspoke. And right here is 13 battle packs plus the troopers you get inside of the AT-AT set itself, because I actually got one from Lego, I forgot to mention, for an early review. And then of course we have the AT-AT set already, also from Lego. So here we have a bunch of minifigures, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we have 56 plus one more lone guy back there that there was not enough room. So for 57 minifigures right here. Now I am highly doubting all of these guys will fit in the AT-AT, but we're gonna find out. I also did build one more speeder because I believe you could fit 4 speeders in the AT-AT set, so we're gonna test that. And then we also do have one more of the deployables. Now, honestly, in the large scheme of things, we're kind of building like an Imperial Hoth army. Of course, we will be expanding this, but right now, we're gonna bring over that AT-AT and see just how many minifigures we could fit. So it took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. It took me around 15 minutes to completely fill up the AT-AT, but all in all, we have not 40 like the plaque says, but actually 50. just in the interior compartments in the main body of the AT-AT. Of course, in the cockpit, we still have General Veers and the 2 pilot drivers, but we're not really including those. We have, I believe, 5 Scout Troopers here. I got 1 for each of the bikes. We actually did include 2 more of the bikes, which ended up working out really, really well. So on either side of the AT-AT, there are 2 speeder bikes, which leads to 4 in total. I think I included 5 Scout Troopers just because I'd rather have an extra one of those guys because they're just so cool. So you can see here we have them sort of sporadically placed out throughout the AT-AT. Now, one quick thing I did run into that was a little bit annoying is this guy right here. Now you can see here there is a beautiful tile detailed with the wall of a very imperial like hallway or just like an aesthetic. Unfortunately, the seat right here does not have enough room to accommodate an actual minifigure unless you essentially remove the arm of the minifigure, which is a little frustrating because all of them are sitting very, very flush except this one, which is definitely a little annoying. But nonetheless, I really didn't like actually solidify the minifigure on the seat. I kind of just propped him up and it does still work and look pretty good, but you can see here all the minifigures, every single one is locked into their seat except this one. So that was really the only complaint I had about it. I wish there was a little more room or maybe a way to mitigate the tile gap and how it sort of goes up against the seat. But other than that, 50 troopers in total, which is a lot more than I was expecting. Now, before I made this video, I thought maybe for sure we'd go 40, if that. Seems to be the number I was willing to comfortably put. Now, of course, you probably could squeeze more in here if you wanted to really get in those little gaps and spaces, like especially here in between both rows, you could probably fit at least another 5 or 6 minifigures. But for me, comfortably, for what would make sense, it looks like about 50. Now, this was absolutely a blast. Now, what I also loved is that each of the seats had a blaster holder for each of their weapons, which is a big thing. Now, this is something that a lot of you may know, but if you actually sit down minifigures with blasters, they take up like double the amount of space, which is super frustrating. But thankfully, each of the seats have a little stud here with the hole in the middle. That way you can launch, or excuse me, put the blaster on the side, which is nice. It takes away a lot of the room that you would otherwise need for the minifigures to hold them, which is nice. And then you can see here in the bottom row, I do have some more minifigures. I have some more of the Scout Troopers and some more of the Snowtroopers. What's good is that I fit every single Snowtrooper that I had in my collection inside of here. We actually only ended up with about maybe 7 more Scout Troopers, which really can't fit in the AT-AT, which would make sense. And then also, just to give you guys a quick little look, these are all the pieces that came from 12 of the sets that we opened up today, which took a little bit of time. But I'm actually really happy with how many minifigures fit in here. I mean, the AT-AT, as big as it is, it has a very slim profile, especially when you're looking at the top of it and inside the body. But I think the fact that we were able to just include so many minifigures in here, just ready to go for the Battle of Hoth, is amazing. Now, if you're like me, you'll probably want to have like 2 or 3 of these AT-ATs built, filled to the brim inside of them. I mean, these are all-terrain troop transports, so it makes sense that they're able to carry this many. So we've come to the conclusion, if you want to fill up this bad boy to the max, if you already have the UCS AT-AT set that comes with 5 Snowtroopers, what you're going to need is 13 more battle packs to fill up the entirety of the AT-AT. Now, of course, you could probably realistically get away with about maybe 8 or 9, but if you're crazy like me in the head and you want to fill this entire thing up, you're going to want to go with 12 or 13 battle packs. That's probably going to be your best bet. But this was a blast of a video. I hope you guys enjoyed me putting all these minifigures, seeing what this thing looks like completely stacked up. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's video. Of course, make sure you subscribe. I think this AT-AT is definitely one of the better sets we've ever gotten from LEGO Star Wars. I love the fact that it has multiple functions to it, including the room to fit 50 LEGO minifigures, which is absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think down below. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.